What is up, world? Welcome back. Charge the Game podcast, and the time has arrived. AFC Championship. Who's going to take it? Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thumbs up, like the video. Let's go. Well, guys, Patrick Mahomes, he's done it again. 7 straight AFC Championship appearance is like a LeBron James-esque 10 times to the finals run. I mean, it's impeccable. It's so surreal to even, I mean, it's just bonkers to even imagine a guy capable of this magnitude. And keep in mind, in my opinion, I think that it's harder in the NFL than it is the NBA to even reach any type of final stage setting of anything, right? But for this guy, Patrick Mahomes, man, if he does this, even the appearance alone, whether they win or lose the Super Bowl, which if he does make it and my Eagles knock them off, that's actually what I'm praying for. He's cemented. I mean, he already has a Hall of Fame career, 3 rings already at his age, right? We understand that Tom Brady has done the impossible with 7 rings, but this kid has an opportunity to get 4. I mean, 3 in a row is insane. It has yet to be done. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I do believe that it is yet to be done. But there is one huge obstacle standing in his way, and that is the guy he's staring at, Josh Allen. Now, who am I rooting for? I don't care who wins out of these 2 teams. I genuinely don't, because I do feel like this is going to be a good Super Bowl, because if it's the Eagles or Commanders coming out of the NFC, which most likely I'm hoping it's the Eagles, I feel like it's going to be a good game. I really do. But I would love to see Josh Allen get the dark cloud from over his head. Obviously, these 2, they met up in the AFC Championship, and it was a shootout, one of the greatest AFC Championship games I've ever seen. And Josh Allen could not get the job done. So I actually am rooting in his favor more than Patrick Mahomes, just because I feel like with all of his hard work, this type of MVP season he's had, he at least deserves to see the big stage. However, you gotta go through the champs to get there. Will Josh Allen do this? I'm going to ask you guys, do you guys think that Josh Allen is capable? They won in the regular season, right? Do you guys think that Josh Allen is capable of doing this on the biggest, well, second to the biggest stage in the AFC Championship? Because what I saw last game was Josh Allen withholding a lot of his God-given abilities, because they wanted him to not lose the game, right? And obviously they won the game. But when you tell a quarterback to not lose the game, a quarterback becomes pensive. A quarterback gets in his head, and we see the same thing with Jalen Hurts. That's why I don't know, besides Saquon Barkley, how we're going to get the job done. But somehow, some way, Philadelphia has been making this thing work, and Jalen Hurts, he's been the least impactful on the offensive side. However, his legs really do complement Saquon Barkley. I got to give him a little credit. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes has the one thing that no team has, and that's Andy Reid. I mean, Andy Reid, man, his OC, his offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, they're all lock in step. This is literally rinse and repeat. They have so much chemistry and continuity. This is why they're able to stay so good. They are taking care of their people. Andy Reid is putting his people in positions. He's not getting in their way, and he's a fantastic play caller. The way that Andy Reid can draw up a play call is insane. Now, on the other hand, Sean McDermott, I don't know, because it was a little rocky last season, if we remember. Then they got rid of the OC. They got rid of Stephon Diggs, and that's another thing we could talk about. But after they got rid of that OC, you saw the Buffalo Bills take off. And another reason that I keep telling you guys I'm happy for Josh Allen is because of the way Stephon Diggs was bitching. The way he was throwing his QB1 under the bus. That shit was lame. Now look at you, Stephon Diggs. Your QB, your ex-QB, he's in the AFC Championship. And he did it with a bunch of B talent players. You got Amari Cooper. You got the I forget, I don't even know how to say his name, but you got the Shakira guy. You got the Mac Hollins. I like Mac Hollins. Weirdo, but I like him. But these are guys that probably, we don't know if they would be starters on any good franchise. We don't know that. So for Josh Allen to get his team to where it is now, man, like I got to give this guy his respect, because I would love to see Josh Allen on the Philadelphia Eagles. With all that talent, he'd easily go for 5,000 yards. You get us a quarterback of this guy's nature, oh my God, it'd be ridiculous. Like literally ridiculous. This is going to come down to making no mistakes. Cannot make any mistakes against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Don't do what we did, Josh Allen. Even though Jalen Hurts outplayed Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, think about that one fumble, that scoop and score. Think about it. We had the Kansas City Chiefs on the ropes, literally on the ropes. Now that defense, they have a different playing style. That defense is no joke, which makes me think about the Buffalo Bills. Their defense is a little bit spotty. It's a little bit spotty because let's not forget, the Baltimore Ravens moved the ball at will. Okay, that is the truth. That is what they did. They moved the ball at will. Kansas City makes up for all of the flaws on offense through their defense the last 2 to 3 years. It's going to be a plus for the Kansas City Chiefs. Josh Allen is going to have to play an out of his mind game. And truthfully, I think that this game for Josh Allen will be harder than the Super Bowl because these guys know each other inside out. You don't really go up against the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles in the regular season, maybe once if the schedule, permits it. But he knows how Patrick Mahomes plays. He knows how he thinks. And it's the same thing for Patrick Mahomes. They know each other, man. I mean, like, I'm hoping that this is going to be a great game. But I feel like, guys, Josh Allen just may get the job done. Seriously, man, this guy has something in his eyes that I saw last game. You saw he wanted to kind of flick it, but he knew that would have been the Josh of old. So that let me know this guy has been coached to stop making these Superman-esque plays all the time. And maybe you can use them in emergency, but don't put the team at jeopardy doing some of the shit you're doing, okay? And I seen that in Josh Allen. So, they're going to have to take it play by play. They're going to have to move fast and think slow. And I do think that they can get this job done. I truthfully do. Because we look at Travis Kelce, we know that, he has just a little bit left in the tank. But, man, in the playoffs, he comes alive. Pacheco really hasn't looked the same, since the injury. But, man, you have Chris Jones, that defensive tackle, coming up that middle. And you got, what's the guy, what's the white guy's name? Kravis or Kratos or whatever his name is. Y'all tell me in the comment section. Man, that dude's a beast. I mean, the way that he was blowing up CJ Stroud's offensive line, which is terrible, by the way, is insane. Now, I don't know if he'll be able to move the Buffalo Bills like that, but they're going to get some pressure. They're going to get some pressures. And the thing about the Buffalo Bills, they have to get the same type of pressures on Patrick Mahomes. And let's just call it like it is, man. Can we please let the referees not decide this game? Because what they are doing for Kansas City Chiefs is murder. Seriously, like, you can't breathe on Patrick Mahomes. And it's so blatant. They're not even hiding the shit anymore. I would hate for this to come down to the refs giving Patrick Mahomes, just like they did in the Super Bowl against the Eagles, they give this guy the benefit of the doubt because he's a champ. I mean, he earned it, but somebody is going to have to take this guy off the throne, and they're going to have to beat this guy bad. If Patrick Mahomes lose, I hope it's by 2 scores. Seriously, because the refs are out of control with protecting this guy. Seriously, it's just too much. So they're going to have to get those pressures up the middle and not let Patrick Mahomes get so elusive. When he doesn't see a pass he can make, he typically gets a 15, 20-yard scramble. He's tiptoeing around looking like he's barely running, like he's just playing backyard football. And then when someone hits him, it's a flag. No, keep him in the box. You're going to have to keep a guy on Patrick Mahomes to keep him honest. 5 more days into the big day. Who's going to take it? Who do you guys think is going to take the title? Who's going to make it to the Super Bowl? Will it be yours truly, Patrick Mahomes, or will Josh Allen step up and be the real Superman and steal it at Arrowhead Stadium? Let me know what you guys think. I cannot wait to see this exciting matchup. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.